Okay, my video just cut. I'm gonna have to like put that together. My phone glitched. All I was saying, right? Descartes broke down his entire, I don't know where my video ended because it was like frozen. So we're gonna restart from like where I last looked down at the phone. Descartes broke down his entire argument of like his whole life, everything he put together, like all his beliefs, right? Lived his whole life, literally said he wanted to live his life before he did this because of like what it was going to take to do this. So he breaks down everything he's believed in his life. He finds any doubt in his senses, in whether he's awake or whether he's asleep, everything. So he goes and does all this thinking and breaking down of his life, and finds out what determines the self, right? It's a thing that thinks. And that's all that it is. And Fady Joudah is just like spitballing while Rene Descartes is doing actual work as a philosopher to, I guess, like broaden the horizons of philosophy. And I guess I don't experience a literature. I'm also in a philosophy class, but he's broadening the minds of everyone who's reading this by sacrificing himself almost, right? Because nobody else wants to break down everything they believe in. You know how many diehard Trump fans would rather die than give up on their president? This guy gave up on everything he believed in. Let me not walk on that. Just to, I don't want to say prove a point, just to like dive into the rabbit hole of the question, what determines the self? What is the self? What is he? Right? Waits his whole life for this and does it. Goes out and does it. Fady Joudah. Disgrace. This guy's my dad's age. I think my dad's older than bro. Right? So this is like my dad's blog. This is like everybody at some point. Socrates was 70 when he was killed. Like everybody at some point was 70 years old. But you can go out like a legend and go out with some real like points on the board. Like Rene Descartes is Wilt Chamberlain sitting there with the piece of paper says 100, right? Write 100 on the back of this. Fady Joudah is in the G League. He's LiAngelo Ball. He's rapping now. Like, he's not, like, in my mind, his whole argument, right? I have the same amount of words written on this sheet for both. And his words mean almost nothing compared to what Rene Descartes was doing. And he was doing it years earlier. Bro, broke ass bum. Don't call yourself a philosopher if you can't step to anything anybody's doing, right? They say, what was it? They say philosophy dies when they seek to repeat them, or whatever. They seek to repeat Plato, or whatever. Instead of debate, they seem to repeat. Bro. But sometimes you just don't need to even put your opinion out there, because it's not like, for the sake of philosophy, we want to get everybody's opinion, which I understand. I understand wanting to get everybody's opinion. But don't go out there trying to say something when you don't know ball. This guy might have a doctorate. I might be like completely like getting fried right now, but he just doesn't know enough or something. Like Rene Descartes was willing to go to the ends of the earth. And this guy just like woke up on a Tuesday and wrote his blog. And it's literally 50 words. That's all I've got to say. Peace.